Imagine going from being known as the go-to guy for romantic comedies to winning the Academy Award for Best Actor in a dramatic role. A transformation so complete it redefined a career and silenced critics. That's the journey of Matthew McConaughey, a Texan with a drawl as smooth as his on-screen charm, who refused to be pigeonholed and instead carved out a unique path in Hollywood. His story isn't just about fame, it's about self-discovery, bold choices, and the courage to reinvent oneself when the world expects you to stay the same. Matthew David McConaughey was born on November 4, 1969, in Uvalde, Texas. He grew up in Longview, where his father, James Donald McConaughey, ran an oil pipe supply business, and his mother, Kay McConaughey, Annie Catherine de la Vina Johnson, worked as an English teacher and event coordinator. Young Matthew's childhood was rooted in the culture of East Texas, football, barbecues, and a strong sense of community. He attended Longview High School, where he played sports and developed his natural charisma, often taking center stage at school events. After high school, McConaughey enrolled at the University of Texas at Austin, initially studying law before switching to film. He graduated in 1993 with a Bachelor of Science in Radio-Television Film. While at UT, he honed his acting skills and made connections that would later prove crucial. His break came in 1993 when he landed a role in Richard Linklater's Dazed and Confused. The film, a cult classic about 1970s high school life, introduced McConaughey to audiences with his memorable line, delivered with laid-back cool, and established him as a rising talent with screen presence. Throughout the 1990s, McConaughey built a solid resume with roles in films like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation, 1994, A Time to Kill, 1996, and Amistad, 1997. His performance in A Time to Kill, alongside Samuel L. Jackson, showed his dramatic range and earned him early critical respect. However, it was the 2000s that saw him become a household name in romantic comedies. Films like The Wedding Planner, 2001, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, 2003, and Failure to Launch, 2006 made him the leading man of the genre, handsome, charming, and reliably funny. Audiences loved him, but McConaughey felt trapped by the typecasting. By the late 2000s, he made a conscious decision to step away from rom-coms and seek more challenging roles. This period, later dubbed the McConaissance, marked a dramatic shift in his career. He took on grittier, more complex characters, starting with Magic Mike, 2012, where he played a strip club owner with swagger and depth. The role signaled his return to serious acting and opened the door to even bolder choices. In 2013, McConaughey delivered a career-defining performance in Dallas Buyers Club. He portrayed Ron Woodruff, a homophobic electrician diagnosed with AIDS in the 1980s who smuggles unapproved medication to help others. To play the role, McConaughey lost nearly 50 pounds, transforming his physique and immersing himself in the character's struggle. His raw, vulnerable performance earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor, the Golden Globe, and widespread acclaim. The win wasn't just a personal triumph, it validated his artistic evolution and silenced those who'd written him off as a rom-com star. Following this success, McConaughey continued to choose roles with depth and complexity. He starred in Christopher Nolan's sci-fi epic Interstellar, 2014, as Cooper, a former NASA pilot turned farmer who embarks on a mission to save humanity. His performance balanced emotional weight with intellectual curiosity, showcasing his ability to carry a high-concept film. In True Detective, 2014, he starred as Rust Coley, a nihilistic detective in a complex crime drama. The HBO series became a cultural phenomenon, and McConaughey's brooding, philosophical portrayal earned him an Emmy nomination and further cemented his status as a serious actor. Amidst his professional success, McConaughey has maintained a grounded personal life. In 2012, he married Camila Alves, a Brazilian model and designer, with whom he shares 3 children. Levi, Vida, and Livingston. The family divides their time between homes in Austin, Texas, and Malibu, California, prioritizing a balanced, private life despite his fame. McConaughey often speaks about the importance of family, routine, and staying connected to his Texas roots. Beyond acting, he's built a brand around authenticity and positivity. His 2020 memoir Greenlights became a bestseller, blending personal anecdotes, journal entries, and life philosophy. The book revealed his introspective nature and offered insights into his unconventional approach to life and career. He's also known for his motivational speeches and interviews, where his signature phrases and optimistic outlook have made him a source of inspiration. Amidst it all, McConaughey remains deeply tied to Texas. He supports local charities, promotes education, and often returns to Austin for events and filming. In 2019, he joined the faculty at his alma mater, teaching a class on filmmaking and storytelling, sharing his experience with the next generation of creators. Today, Matthew McConaughey continues to act, produce, and inspire. Whether on screen or in public appearances, his energy, wit, and sincerity resonate with audiences. From a laid-back Texan in Dazed and Confused to an Oscar winner in Dallas Buyers Club, his journey shows that true success isn't about staying in one lane, it's about having the courage to change direction, embrace growth, and stay true to yourself. McConaughey's story reminds us that reinvention isn't just possible, it can lead to the most rewarding chapters of all.